YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're gonna do something extremely difficult, and I promise you it is not what you think. We are gonna be playing the Friendly Ghost Challenge, which is where you set friendly ghosts to being on, which means you cannot be hunted. Now, how could that possibly be a difficult challenge? Well, right below it, it says evidence given 0. So it's the combination of both of these that makes this like a borderline impossible challenge, which means that we're not going to be able to use any of the hunting abilities of the ghost to figure out what ghost we're dealing with. We're going to be going purely off of behavior because we really have nothing else, which is going to be very interesting. I kind of want to challenge myself to see if we can do this. It's going to be fun. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Alrighty, here we go. We got Peter Bishop. Now, I've done this once before, but when I did it, I got immensely lucky. I had, I think, 2 mimics and like 2 wraiths and like 1 ghost I couldn't figure out. Which, the twist in this round, as with any no evidence challenge, is that if you have a mimic, it'll still give you orbs. Now, I'm really hoping for some interesting ghosts that we can detect with their behavior, like, for example, something like a Goryo never roaming, or an Onryo. Even though you can't figure it out through hunting, you can still place a lot of candles in the ghost room, and if it's an Onryo, it really hates that, and it'll roam away from the candles. So there's a lot of behavior. This is kind of just a test of how can we figure out a ghost even when we don't have one of the essential tools, such as hunting. Now, the breaker's already on. Okay, so the breaker's gonna be on. If at any point the breaker turns off, we know it's not a djinn. We also got a bone, which... Oh, hi there. Not a ghost. I literally... I just did the weekly challenge of this week, and it was on Tanglewood. And every single ghost I had during the weekly challenge was also in the kitchen. I don't know what's going on with Tanglewood, but it seems like it's just all kitchen ghosts, like all dining ghosts. Also, we have added all of the cursed possessions just for fun, just so we have a little bit of extra tools in the in our arsenal. Now we're gonna start with the most obvious things, such as salt, mimic orbs, as well as maybe a banshee scream or something like that. And then it's just gonna be like sitting back and observing what the ghost does. It's gonna be like a very interesting paranormal investigation mission. We have no orbs, at least if it's this room. You know what we should grab real quick? Just like, well, I guess we could look here. Okay, so we have a dining. That's very good. Now, the mirror is going to be really useful to rule out Goryos, because at any moment, if we feel like the ghost has changed ghost room, we can grab the mirror to check if that's the case, and then we can rule out Goryo, because Goryos can't roam. Okay, so no mimic. We can rule out our first ghost. No mimic. Excuse me? Poltergeist? Maybe. That's a big throw. Alright, let's see. I need to place the salt. Just gonna place it around the table in this corner. There we go. Okay, we can rule out our second ghost. Also no wraith. Now we need to have a photo cam at the ready. It turned off the breaker. Not a djinn. Now we're gonna leave the breaker off for a little bit, because if it turns the breaker on at any point... Actually, you know what? Let's turn the breaker back on and see if it's gonna be a Hantu. If it turns off the breaker a lot. Oh, jeez. It's not a... Wait, we'll take a photo. I don't have a photo cam! What was I just saying? I need to always have the photo cam. Okay, well, we also know it's not a shade, because shades cannot do the... Dude, this is going actually way better. Like, even if we can't figure it out because it's like a revenant or something, it's still really fun to really pay attention to that ghost behavior. Now, I only pulled up the mirror once, and I'm this low sanity, but I guess that's the way it is. You know what? Let's take a pill. Probably not a shade because of early activity. Let's take a pill. So we're at 90 now. Okay. Let's grab this so we just keep an eye on the ghost room, and then we need a lot of candles. A lot of candles. And we're gonna have to really use the paramic. I can't wait for all the new equipment during the next update. It's gonna feel like a whole new game. Hey, Spawn, welcome. All right, you're still in this room? And honey, a banana. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Holy shit, thank you. All right, so it seems, yeah, we got more footsteps. Okay. Now let's start holding this and hold the photo cam as well. I'm gonna stand in the light for now. You know what we can do? Smiling? That is extra. This goes fucking crazy, brother. What the hell? I'm gonna say it's probably not a shade. And we were right about that. Why am I scared? It's called the Friendly Ghost Challenge and I'm still scared. What the fuck? Alright, give me a sign. Come on. Don't go down into the basement. We're gonna know. I don't want to break the mirror. So we need to keep an eye on our sanity as well. You blew out the candle immediately, or did I just not? Another whisper? That is insanely fast. What? Isn't the shade bugged? I mean, the shade can hunt in the same room as you, but that doesn't... It turned off the breaker again? Okay, so there's two ghosts that we're, like, really gravitating towards. It seems to be between a Hantu and a Myling, because it is both turning off the breaker a lot as well as whispering like an absolute metric ton. We're gonna keep all the lights on here in the neighboring rooms. Actually, oh Jesus Christmas. Okay, I finally got the ghost photo. Finally. So we know it's not a phantom either. Let's go. Can you give us a sign? It's not an Oni either. Okay, because Onis cannot do that. Let's go. Let's quickly check our sanity. I mean, I guess it... We didn't have any singing ghost events, right? They were all kind of red light ghost events. I'm inclined to already rule out Banshee here based on the 2 whispers plus no singing ghost events. Okay, so our sanity, let's eat up another pill to keep our sanity at a decent level. And then we're gonna just take literally every single candle. Crucifix is the most useful on this challenge. We don't need those. Because we want this ghost to roam so we can rule out a Goryo potentially. So we're gonna make this ghost a little mad in case it is an Onryo. We're gonna set up a very romantic table over here. A table for 2. You and me, ghost. Okay, there you go. Now, is it still here? What the hell's with these lights? Okay, touch the door. Didn't do a double touch like a Ure or something. Wait a minute, what? Oh. Just a regular door touch. Nothing special. Use the tarot cards, please. We'll use a tarot card. What happens if you get a wait, can I still get a Hanged Man card? Oh no. Wait, I didn't turn off lose items on death? Oh no. That would be so fucked up. The POV, you somehow managed to die against a friendly ghost. That would be so stupid. Okay, come on. I have not been like too diligent. I mean, this is super difficult because it's kind of in the middle, but it's going. This is way more whispers than we're used to, at least that I'm used to. 3 out of 4 whispers for Banshee as well. Give me another one. Check for more. Oh yeah. You're right. You have seen some no evidence challenges that I've done before, probably, if you enjoy watching this. There is so many videos that I've done where I do a no evidence challenge where I spend 20 minutes against, like, it's either a Ure or a Banshee, and I just sit in the house. It's gotta be a Myling. That's 6 whispers in the span of like 3 minutes. That is more than I've ever heard. I think I have to go with Myling. I'm not even gonna stick around. I'm gonna have to go with Myling. If it's something else, then this is the most chatty ghost of all time. I don't think activity does anything with the whispers. It's gotta be a Myling. That is crazy. Let's go. Let's see it. And if it's a Hantu, then well freaking played, my friend, because I was almost on to you. If you just weren't so damn chat, it's gonna be a Banshee. Like, imagine. It's gotta be a Myling, right? Hey, let's go! We're insane! Nice! That is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted to do the challenge, because it leads to like these very advanced games where you actually have to pay very close attention to the behavior. So yeah, there you go. We've done it. That's the first one. Obviously, we're not gonna leave it off with just one round. Let's go to Ridgeview. I really like Ridgeview. And see if we can go 2 for 2 now. Probably not, but who knows? Maybe. That was very nice. Well done, well done. Sleepy, thank you for the 15. Okay, we got Mark Anderson going back in with the exact same stuff. We're just gonna grab this. And that last game we saw how important it is to have a video cam or photo cam at the ready at all times, because you never know when they're gonna do a ghost event. Now, what are we looking for now? I would love to have a poltergeist during this. That's amazing. That's a big boner. Because I love poltergeist explosions, and that's gonna be like one of the only ways we can figure it out. Can you give us a sign? We should actually like immediately see where the ghost is. Okay, wait a minute. Isn't that here? Okay, so it's in this room, which is important. We're gonna turn on all the lights around it. Actually, yeah. No. Different plan. We're gonna keep all the lights off surrounding the ghost. We're just gonna light up the ghost room, because if it's a mare, it hates the light, so it's gonna go out of the ghost room and roam to a different location. Could we wish for knowledge? That'd be interesting. It's a musical ghost. What the hell's going on? Let's grab the salt, you know the drill. I'm also gonna grab a paramic. That's the first time ever that I figured out a Myling using the whispers. I've never done that before. I didn't realize how crazy Mylings were on the paramic. That's wild. Michael Jackson again? No, this was Mark Anderson. Use the board for Thay. You're crazy. Wait a minute. You're totally right. That's such a good idea. How old are you? Goodbye. Okay, 29 is our baseline. If at any point the ghost gets older, we know that it's a Thay. That's very clever. Alright. Anyway, let's really check for this. If it's gonna just be orbs, that'd be so stupid. Oh. Power throw? What the fuck? That was a big one. Polter, potentially. That was a big ass throw, dude. Can you give us a sign? Okay, I'm gonna say it's not a mimic. Not a mimic. And now you know what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna set... We need to keep on the light in here. We're gonna set up a paradise for polters. We're gonna just throw a bunch of items on top of each other here. Okay, it's not a wraith. Thank you, appreciate it. And we're gonna create a polter bomb. Okay, that was not a Ure throw. We're gonna like not layer them on top of each other, because then the explosion is actually less impressive. Because I mean, maybe with the current, because they upgraded the throw ability of ghosts recently, where they made them work like a lot more powerful across the board, not just for polters. Look at that. Let's quickly, there's more stuff in here. And we also need to turn on some candles so we can start seeing the roaming potentially. Because last game we didn't have a roam. I should have checked for Myling. I should have checked in the stats if it counts as an ability when a Myling whispers. Also, why do you got two slight... That's annoying. They're like the exact same shape, but they're a different color. I don't like it. Triggered. Take these. Are these all gonna be slightly off-white? How did that happen? Yeah. Wait, no. No, these are actually white. Alright, whatever. Anyway, that should be more than enough for a poltergeist to show if it's crazy. You know what? We can also do this. Not a very big throw. Turn on the lights. Okay, okay. Nice. That was just, you can't force an ability of the ghost, so that was just normal. Anyway, cool, cool. Let's check our sanity so we can rule out Moroi later. There's actually so many ghosts that are hunting ghosts that we can still figure out using we can't do Dio, even though it has a special ability because the spirit box is required for that special ability. Okay, so we're at 69. Perfect. Let's quickly grab candles. It hasn't turned off the breaker yet, so it's probably not a Hantu. Okay, so we're gonna make this ghost very sad if it is an Onryo. We're gonna just like stack your room full of candles. The Onryo hater train has arrived. Blinking lights. This was also just a normal... I'm actually gonna just grab all the candles to try and speed up the Onryo roaming process. Because Onryos do not like... Yeah, it actually might be a Thay. Let's ask the age again in like maybe a few minutes. That'd be so cool if we figure out a Thay with the board. I'm so glad I added all the cursed possessions. There's a lot of... Yeah, I need to use a Paramite because I haven't used it at all. You can figure out Banshee easily, even without the Scream. That blew out that. Let's just put this in here. It's gonna be not happy with me. Where's my candle? There. Alright. So we have a whole set of candles. Now it's time for this. Can you give us a sign? Got a footstep, which could curse us if it's a Moroi. So now we need to pay attention to our sanity. We were at 69 just a moment ago. We're standing right below the lamp. We shouldn't be dropping any sanity. I don't think it's a poltergeist. That throw, I'm pretty sure poltergeist has like a much higher range. Like, it blew out 2 candles. The poltergeist will just throw a lot further every time. So if you see a really weak throw, you can kind of rule out a poltergeist maybe. Not whisper number 1. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for the age again after when the timer says 141. When it's 2 minutes on the Paramite timer, we'll ask for age again because I don't want to. And I should also check my sanity before that. Can you give us a sign? The difference between ghosts is so striking. It's crazy how much each ghost has like a unique personality. The other ghost, it was just a Myling. It wasn't like an Oni or something, but it was spamming ghost events. It's blowing out a lot of candles, by the way, and it's really not doing anything else, which is kind of interesting. Maybe Onryo, but then it would roam out of the ghost room. What the fuck? Is there like some weird stuff in behavior where they blow out candles more often? This is a little crazy. You give us a sign. Oh, we got another footstep. Okay, anyway, let's check our sanity now. Because if it went down a lot after we got that footstep, it's gotta be a Moroi. We can rule out Moroi, I think. Okay, so we can rule out Moroi. We got cursed, but we lost no sanity. It cannot be a Moroi. Check. That's good. I would almost say it's impossible to be an Oni, but I guess technically we don't know that. Let's place this. Put some motion sensors around here. Actually, let's just put all the motion. That's not. I don't want that. You did the entire weekly solo. Good job. We can summon it with the summoning circle. Yes, for sure. Okay, now we're gonna ask the age. Let's see it. How old are you? Oh my god! Holy shit, dude! What a challenge! That's so cool. Goodbye. Goodbye. Little did I know friendly ghost challenge is actually the best idea of all time. That's so cool. Like, that's the thing with Phasmo. There are so many mechanics and so many things to learn, but when you play the game in one way and one way only, a lot of that stuff never gets used. So it's fun for me a lot of the time to try and do these weird out of the box challenges, so you get to actually use that other fringe knowledge that you normally don't get to use. So yeah, there you go. A Thay using the Ouija board. Very, very cool. Now, oh no, my game fucking crashed. Excuse me. I was playing old Phasmo recently, and I had 0 performance issues. No freezes, no crashes, nothing. It's like, I don't know what they did. I saw a lot of posts on Reddit as well of people like having trouble. Maybe I need to upgrade my drivers or something. I don't know what's going on with Phasmo. It's been crashing on me a lot lately. At least it still runs most of the time. It just freezes and crashes. But anyway, can I play another game, please? Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. I mean, 2 for 2. I'm already happy whatever happens in this game, because this is already going way better than I expected. And that's not what you would expect, because a Thay is usually a ghost you figure out through hunting, but not this time. All right, where are you at? You're upstairs in the room with the voodoo doll, I think. Let's turn on the light in here. It is in here. Wait a minute, excuse me. EMF 3. But also door touch. The twins, maybe? Let's start off. First of all, I want to do this. I want to start off by putting a lot of items very close together in the middle of the room. Oh, it's already roaming. Wait a minute. What this ghost loves doors? Excuse me. Door loving ghost. What the fuck? I mean, that's already enough for a poltergeist. Excuse me? What's going on here? What are you doing? Why exactly are there so many shoes? I am a strict one shoe kind of guy. So I don't understand why people have multiple shoes for the same purpose. I have one pair of shoes, not one. I'm not fucking skipping around on one leg. You idiots. I only have one pair of shoes for like going about, and then I have another pair of shoes for like heavy mountain hiking, and then I used to have shoes for like doing sports in high school. That was it. 3 different pairs of shoes for 3 completely different purposes. Yeah, we should ask the board question again. Don't understand why so many people have like 10 different pairs of shoes for the exact same purpose. Like, how do you add another? I don't think you realize how much time you're losing every day making choices, and you're just adding more choices to that list. Now you have to choose which fucking pair of shoes you gotta wear. Whereas before, you just hopped into the first pair of shoe you saw and that was it. How old are you? Goodbye. So when you see a really old age, it's actually extremely unlikely to be a Thay because Thays start young and then get old. So if they're already starting at a really old age, that means it's probably not going to be a thing. Anyway, our sanity's a little nuked, so we're going to take a pill. We're at 85. This is 890, around 90, 85. That's where we are at. We're going to take this, and it actually might have already roamed. Some people enjoy variety. They're shoes. Variety, you mean? You want to wear one pair of shoes that sucks and another pair that's comfy? Just get only one pair of shoes that's comfy. They all look different. Oh, let's go! Not a mare. Really important. Mares are so hard to figure out. So I'm really appreciative of you just spoiling it immediately. I don't see Orbeez. Oh, I thought that was an orb for a second, but it's not. You need 2 types of shoes. One for work, one for wedding. Excuse me. Dude, Twitch auto mod. Someone said, I'm a typical lady. I have 50 pairs of shoes, and Twitch was like, sexism! Blocked! That's so good. You can't have that many shoes. See, Twitch is on my side. I don't know if that's a good thing though. Anyway, let's grab the candles now because we're about to piss off this potential on Rio. I'm a typical man. I have 2 pairs of shoes. Why did typical man not get blocked? Excuse me? Wait. Sexism? What the fuck, brother? This is ridiculous. Double standards. Okay, I need all these candles. I think there's a candle over here. Yes, there is. That's so funny. Your husband, there's more shoes than you have. Okay, is the ghost even still here? Because I don't think so. You're writing a strongly worded email to Twitch. Shoes system. Okay, where did I throw this? There. All right, you're still in the same room. Okay, so we still have a potential Goryo here. Anyway, like, I was just commenting on shoes because this house has like 700 pairs of shoes everywhere. I guess if you're like, that's what I'm talking about though. Like heels, I don't mind people having multiple pairs of shoes. If you have 1 pair of shoes for parties, 1 pair of shoes for just everyday use, 1 pair of shoes for running. That's why every pair of shoes has its own purpose. I just don't understand people that like have to choose between 15 pairs of shoes every morning because for some reason they got so many of them. It just doesn't make sense. You're just jealous. I mean, I'm like the opposite of jealous. I'm confused. All right, give me a sign. Deceleration. Thank you for the 3. Okay, we're back in business. So we got 3 candles set up here. We have no mare, so we don't need to worry about any lights. We should have the lights on though. Not off. Turn off the breaker. Not a djinn. Turn on the light again. Not a mare. No shoes gang. I mean, I've been no shoes, no socks gang recently with the extreme heat. No socks gang. I mean, not outside though. That would be ridiculous. But it's like too hot. Jesus Christ, I need to find... Yes, there we go. Sorry for walking around in the darkness. Please don't... I need to have the breaker on because it could be a Hantu, and that's really the only way we can figure out a Hantu is having it turn off the breaker a bunch of times. It's not worth walking around. Let's see if you... Oh, no. First we check Moroi, although our sanity could probably... It's almost certainly a Moroi. That's insane, brother. Okay, we're at 38% sanity. What we're now gonna do is get away from the ghost room and sit over here and with a candle, which should prevent our sanity from dropping. If our sanity still drops in the next, or it could be a Ure or some Jin. No, it can't be a Jinkus to turn off the breaker. It's like a Ure or Moroi or something. There's something going on with the sanity here. This is weird. This is not supposed to go like this. What socks would I recommend for swimming? What the fuck? Some of those socks with like the with the flippers in between. Like frog socks. Webbed socks, exactly. Toe socks? No, the opposite of toe socks. Frog socks. Let's see. Oh my god, look at that! Perfect! What the hell? This has been 3 perfect examples of unique behaviors that you never see when you play the game like usually, because you wouldn't really be paying attention to it. There you go. I was holding a candle the whole time and my sanity still dropped because this ghost is a Moroi. There you go. Look at that. 3 for 3. Now, obviously, we're getting lucky with having ghosts that we can actually figure out, but we're doing really well by actually figuring them out. Look at that. I mean, assuming it wasn't a mimic somehow. There you go. It was a Moroi. The Moroi whisper ability. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Well, I mean, you can't end on a win. Can't stop on a loss. I guess we'll keep going. Go Grafton. Let's see how long we can keep the streak going. All right, we got Becky Elliott. All kinds of stuff that I don't care about. Anyway, let's grab this. No, we'll just start with this. Start with the basic. Nothing else to report, unfortunately. It would be interesting to have a friendly ghost challenge during the... like as one of the challenges on the weekly. I assume they didn't do stuff like that, like the weird stuff. Hello? I should just look at the mirror. What am I doing? Let's turn off the lights. How would you identify a shade? Shade would be easy as heck. Shades are super obvious, usually. I mean, unless you get unlucky with an active shade. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all, brother. Oh! Never mind, it opened this door. Oh! Okay, well, that's a lot of stuff happening. I think that was in here or in the hallway. Or in the living room, I should say. How could you identify a Dio? Dio is one of the... It's actually not as bad as I thought. Dio is one of the ghosts you physically cannot identify, but there's only a handful of those. Dio, Raichu, Demon, Obake. No, yeah, Obake. And that's basically it. Everything else, Spirit, good example. Okay, those are like the only 4 you can never identify. The others you can. You just pay really close attention to the behavior. Did I not say Revenant? I meant Revenant. Revenant was the one I used as an example earlier. I guess that's why it wasn't on my brain. It's, yeah, there's only like 6 ghosts out of the... So one fourth of the ghosts you basically can't identify. Let's grab our thermo, because I don't know exactly which room it is in. Gonna identify Dio with a spirit box. It's a 0 evidence run, so we cannot do that. Because it won't do the ability if it doesn't have spirit box. Okay, it's obviously not here. Paramike. Paramike can do a lot. Is it in this, like, this room? This room? got the ghost room, probably. I mean, it seems way colder here. Okay, let's immediately check for Orbeez now that we know the ghost's here. Tarot cards will definitely come in handy. I mean, I like that we have all the... Because we can also figure out a shade, potentially, using a summoning circle. Although the summoning circle might be really hard to use because we do also use our candle, or our... I don't know. Summoning circle is just kind of destroyed because of all the nerfs. Let's just grab that and candles. Yeah, we should do a Thay check. Board is in the room where the ghost is, so that's convenient. Alright, now we're gonna get an easy mimic. This is so much better than when I did it the first time. The first time I got like the super lucky ghosts, like mimics and wraiths. Here we've actually had to think. It looks like no. Let's just set this up. I don't see any Orbos. Don't see no Orbeez. Living room. Spooky. Spooky ghost. Spooky, scary skeleton. So no mimic, probably. Also, I would almost think it's a fucking hunt there for a second. Okay, it's potentially a mare. Oh my god! What the fuck? I would say this is not a shade. This ghost is going crazy. Goodness gracious. That's too... Wait a minute! I think that has to be an Oni. Wait a minute. I think that has to be an Oni. And I want to see it I think that... Now, we're going to stick around, but we're going to keep a very, very close eye on Oni. Because I think the Oni has a hidden ability that that no one has ever really commented on. I saw this a few rounds only against an Oni, where the Oni... So now we need to really pay close attention to what this ghost ends up being, where the Oni is the Oni is the only ghost that can do 2 ghost events within like 2 seconds of each other's. I've never seen that against any other ghost, where it was just like one event is over and another event immediately begins. Like, you often have ghost events happening really quickly, but not as close together as Onis. But maybe it won't be, and then we immediately disprove our hypothesis. That's why it's an hypothesis, because we don't know yet. Anyway, we could also smudge to figure out... Wait a minute. We could smudge for Ure? That's kind of interesting. Check our sanity. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, there's something I need to do in this truck, but I'm losing my mind. Because we need to check for Oni, sanity drain during ghost events. Oh, but none of them hit me, right? None of those ghost events actually hit me. Let's top it off. Top it off to 100. So we're at 100. We're gonna hold a candle. Is this heavy rain? Ah, fuck. Age. I didn't ask for age. Shit. Okay, age only drops your sanity by 5, right? So it's fine. Let's just ask for age. Because we should do that. How old are you? Goodbye. Goodbye. 8 or 88. Okay then. That is just... Oh yeah, the light fucking exploded. God damn it. Still in here? It is still very much in here. Okay. Let's set up a altar. There's been a little bit of throwing, but not too much. The hell is this? Oh, there we go. Hello, ghost. Can you give us a sign? Yeah, we got a polter's thingy. That's good enough. 0.9, so it's still in here. I need to... Now I can't keep the lights on, though. It might actually be... This is some mare shenanigans. Let's turn on these lights now. Because these did not break, right? Wait. Oh, you turn off the breaker? Oh, wait. You broke all the lights in the whole... I mean, I guess these are all one room. So that's... I was wrong. There you go. All right. Theory disproven. There you go. But then I'm really curious if what ghost this is. Because that is something, like, super rare. The 2 ghost events back to back. That's good though. That we learned. That's why you gotta, if you have a theory, you gotta keep the theory in mind so that when you get a chance to test it again, that was a singing ghost events, by the way. You take the opportunity. So now I know that I don't have to focus on that. All right, can you give me a sign on the paramic, please, this time? So we have a potential, we had singing, we had a light break, we had a regular ghost event, then we had another regular ghost event, then we had an airball ghost, we have another singing. Lots and lots and lots of ghost events. I should check my sanity and then walk into a singing ghost event. That's what I should do. Let's see what my sanity is. Oh my god, dude, is this a banshee? What the fuck? Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, let's top it off to 100. So I think we can say shade is probably unlikely here. Okay, so we have 95% sanity. Okay. Now, it's also kind of following me. Let's just keep the lights on. Kind of following me around as well, no? Let's do a let's do a little tunnel vision. Little tunnel vision where we try and figure out if this is a banshee, yes or no. Now, what's really important when doing banshee shenanigans is that you stay on the same floor as the banshee, because the banshee does not, it cannot use its ability to go to a different floor. So we're gonna set up some motion sensors. I haven't seen the salt yet. So we're gonna put one here, there, and then I need to place the salt. You probably, let's just place 2 salt there. Like 3 salt on the ghost door, because that's also really helpful if it's not here anymore. It's still here. Good, good, good. We need to save. Okay, that should be fine. Now let's hold this. Can you give us a sign? Come over here, you banshee. So the banshee absolutely spams its ability. Like, it does it all the time. So you should be able to see it relatively quickly. You could also get whispering. Come on, give us another ghost we can figure out. I'm glad we didn't just leave with Oni and would have gotten it wrong. Thought it was rare. I mean, if you look at the stats, it shows it that it uses it like tens of times per game. The paramic ability is rare, but not the roaming. Okay, I mean, this ghost is obviously way... I mean, I'm far away from the ghost room, right? So... Wait. Did it just knock on a window behind me? That was like 4 singing ghost events back to back to back to back to back, though. Like, it could still be... Oh, it's walking? Nope. What the hell? I think it might also be a Thay, because Thays are also super active. Oh, like it came from a different angle here. Let's just have motion sensors everywhere so it can't be avoided. We could check age again, but I really wanted... let's stay close to the... I really wanted the singing ghost event so we could walk into it and check our sanity. Come on. Big throw, maybe. Still relatively in the same place. All right, let's check our sanity. How old are you? Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. It is almost certainly not a Thay. Oh, whoops. There you go. No Thay. Is it a wraith? What's going on? Oh. Why you no step in the salt? You need to save one of them. Wait. Oh no. Did I already place all the rest of the salt? Which one did I place? Do I still have this one? Still have this one. Okay. Place that there. That there. And then I have one more salt in case you do a ghost event. Okay, you give us a sign. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally. We can rule out wraith now. Wait a minute. You're right. How much does asking the age drop your sanity? Probably 10, right? What's my sanity? 5? Yeah, I mean, it used to be 5, but then they changed the whole system, so I don't know. I don't know what it is anymore. I'm lost. There's a lot of ghosts here that are potentially it. I need to get a whisperer for the Moroi. So, let's see. Did we take a photo at any point? We did take a photo, so no phantom. We have no wraith. Probably not a poltergeist. It's actually really shy now. I don't know what happened. It was so active, and then it became mega shy really fast. I don't need this. Take all the candles with me. I guess we'll take one. Age drop 5%. Okay, so then it could have been... It could have technically been a Ure ability. Make also an option. I mean, I did already check. Where did I leave? I did already check for orbs and didn't see them. But I can check again. Oh, door touch. Normal door touch. Oh! You turn off the breaker. Nice. Okay. No Jinn. Got him. That's the first time it's done that. It sounded like it came from over here. What if Goryo? It actually might be a Goryo. It's been... I think this is a really good candidate for Goryo. Because it's been out of the ghost room a lot, but never changed ghost room. Let's see. Is it still in there? It's still in there. I should honestly like drop my sanity even more. Here we go. Let's pull it up again and then quickly check what my sanity is now. I don't have to bring that up. I already have one. To see, because the lower your sanity, the more chance the ghost roams. Okay, so we're at 28. So now, or basically 30, 28. Now the ghost has a much higher chance to roam, which means we'll be able to see if it's a Goryo more. But it hasn't left the ghost room at all, right? Oh. Gonna break the lights. Maybe it's a mare. That's the second time that it's done that, and it hasn't turned on a light at all. That's... I mean, at the same time, you would expect it to be... No, no, no. No, 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 no. What the fuck? Stepped on the salt here, obviously. Knocked on the window. Keep the lights on. And maybe do... But I turned that on. turn this one on as well. We need to keep these lights off. Oh. Going the wrong... It's going out of here. It's leaving. Where are you going? We need to have these lights... Probably when they break, they don't count for the mare anymore. But I know the mare can still do its ability. I need to place a motion sensor here. This is interesting. Okay, another singing. I'm gonna walk into the ghost. Okay, let's see. So we were at 30. This is gonna be a little hard to figure out because... Let's see. If we see like 15 or 10, it would be really suspicious. But that's exactly what I said. It could be... I don't think it can be a banshee. Because I was outside of the ghost room for so long and it never walked on the salt. Like I was sitting outside of the ghost room with a paramic for a really long time. This is like this is a really tricky one because it's doing like both banshee things as well as mare things, but then you like don't know if it's... But like that makes it way... Like, this makes it super suspicious that it's probably not either of them, because it might just be a really active ghost. Like, it might just be super active, and not actually, like, a mare or a banshee. Because it's mostly percentage-based, right? If you get a large percentage of singing ghost events, that's when you go, like, okay, this might be banshee. But if you get, like, 20 ghost events... and 5 of those are singing. Yeah, that's a lot of singing ghost events, but there's way more ghost events in total. Oh, come on. I just need to scream now or something. That would nail it for sure. I mean, this is the trickiest one, but that doesn't mean... it could be spirit, because spirit tends to be just really active, but not much more. That's just purely coincidental that it feels that way. I think that's a fun form of confirmation bias. Yeah, it's no way it's a banshee. It's like not leaving the room ever. See? Like all the salt is still completely in place. Can you give me a sign? Please scream. I think I'm gonna rule out banshee. Okay, a first whisper. First whisper. Now, we can finally check for Moroi. Let's see. I don't think it's a banshee. I think it's really... I think it's on a miling. If you compare that to the first one, this would be crazy. Okay, my sanity is 30. Hey, what? Okay, so we stay away from the ghost room. Is it just gonna be another Moroi? Or did I get Uraid or something? Excuse me? Did I just get Uraid? Hi there, Teddy. What are you doing here? Teddy, buddy? Love the rain sound. Would you get close to the window? Looks very bubbly, though. Look at that. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Son, thank you for the 9. Okay, let's give it a few moments. Because if we leave immediately, we're not going to see anything. Fine Voodoo Doll, thank you for the 26. Make the rain louder, though. I can't believe this is heavy rain. It doesn't look heavy at all. Alright, let's go. I think this should be enough for Moroi. And then we can rule out Moroi as well. We were at exactly 30, right? Alright, perfect. So we are not against the Moroi. Bye-bye. We can rule that out. Probably not twins, because we have not heard any twin interaction. So Mare is really likely, but also Goryo, because it's never changed Ghost Room. I don't think it's a Polter. There's obviously a lot of ghosts that we can't rule out. But also kind of Ure, because it feels like my sanity dropped faster than it should have. Can you give us a sign? That did not sound like a Ure ability. I'm just gonna hold. I really don't want to be hit by a ghost event though. Can you give us a sign? What the hell is this ghost doing? Like, it's being really, really shy. It's not necessarily shy when I go to its ghost room with like lots of ghost events, but it does not want to leave the ghost room. It's like a Goryo, Ure, Mare, Banshee. Like, what is happening? Okay, let's see. Did I get Ure there by that door? It didn't sound like a Ure. Let's see. I did not get Ure. What would be interesting is see. I mean, the problem is that it might just work. Like, can you do I wish for knowledge with no evidence on friendly ghosts? Like, oh! Finally stepped out. Stepped out of the ghost room. Ghost event, get out of here. Okay, perfect. Another singing? Okay, let's... Wait, we can just walk... I'm gonna walk into you because this is a really good... We were at like exactly 30 to 33. So now we get to see like exactly how much sanity it dropped. If it's a Banshee, yes or no. Okay, so we dropped basically exactly 10. I think that's not enough for a Banshee, right? Banshee drops more than 10. I think 10 is normal ghost. I think Banshee is 15. So it cannot be a Banshee. Okay, check. That's good. So we rule out Banshee. Now we're still not really anywhere because we still need to rule out Mare. I mean, I'm inclined to say Mare, but like... Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Like, what is going on? Is it this? What are you doing? I'm losing my mind, man. It still is like, I'm a Banshee. I'm a Banshee. Trust me, I'm a Banshee. I know. What the fuck? You're right. No, that was a ghost event. But also... Dude, did you hear that it walked out and then immediately back? It's also like kind of a Goryo. Like it's been out of the ghost room so much, but it's never done anything. It's like, it's so hard. It's crazy. Can you give me a sign? What was that? What a jump. Holy shit. It is kind of messy here with all the shoes being not in the pile anymore. But I don't think it's messy enough. Maybe just light more candles, see if it's an Onryo. Can you give us a sign? Can you do something? Okay, so what are we thinking? I think it's not a Hantu, because we haven't seen any Hantu behavior. I'm gonna just say, by Raichu, by Dio, by Obake, by Onryo, by Demon, by Yokai, because if it's one of those, like, there's nothing we can... By Revenant. We're down to these four, and that's also really, we can't rule out Spirit, but I'm just leaving that on because it might be. I feel like Ure is possible because there were a few times where I like came back to the truck and I was like, oh, my sanity is like lower than I expected it would be. Mare, it's done 2 explodey light thingies. There's blinking lights over there. Why not Dio? Because we can't figure out Dio anyway, so there's nothing. Like, if it's a Dio, whatever, so be it. We lost. Why the fuck is the door so busted? Excuse me. The fuck is with this door? Oh no, leave me alone. Spirit activity check with a smudge stick. That is not a thing. That's just oh, it turned off the breaker again. I mean, I think we just, I mean, it only broke 2 lights, and it's done like 20 ghost events. The thing is, we can't really rule out Mare at all because we can't get it to roam out of its ghost room because it's like, ooh, nice and dark in here. It's like so comfy because it's super dark in that room. Did it do a big throw? Where did the shoe go? Wait, did the shoe disappear and knock on the window? No, the shoes are still in place. I think actually that means it's not a poltergeist because no many throws. No, the flashlights don't do anything to a mare. I feel like Urays are just like doing lots of interactions now. Maybe it could also be tunnel visioning. Maybe this is the twins after all. Just leave, man. All right, tell me what the ghost is then. Like, you do know how the game works, right? You can't leave until you know what the ghost is. I mean, you can and just suck ass. But we're not here to suck ass and chew bubble gum because I'm all out of ass. I don't know what's like. Can you give me a... Oh, God. That is pretty weird, though. Like, it does kind of sound like double touches. I don't know, man. Like, I'm lost, man. It's like it could just be one of these, and it could also be like a fucking demon. And so why do we think Goryo? Because it never changed ghost room. Never. It's been in the same, right? That's still the same room. It's been in the same room the whole. It's also like such a banshee though, but. All right, what do I think? Intuition. I've played this game for 2,000 hours. What do I feel this ghost is? And then I go with that. If I were to like not think about like statistics too much, I would say spirit. My brain tells me Goryo, or my statistic tell me Goryo, but my heart tells me spirit. And my heart might be betraying me. But I'm gonna go with spirit. I think it's probably not. I think it's probably just one of the ghosts we can't figure out. But it can be a banshee because we did the sanity check, right? Unless the sanity check is just super, super unreliable. Anyway, here we go. And then the ghost itself is like, but I'm actually a ban. But then again, it never changed ghost room in like a 30-minute mission. I don't know. Come on. Okay, so it was what we thought it was. It was just a really comfy mare, dude. The mare was just being nice and comfy. But that's okay. So that's a really good showcase that a telltale sign for a mare is not necessarily, it's not like a banshee where you're looking for a percentage of events being singing ghost events. For mare, it's if the mare's in an area and it lets the light be, that is very indicative of it not being a mare, because there it broke the lights in the ghost room, and then it was a lot of the time it was in the living room as well, so it broke the lights there as well. It was in no other room, so it had no reason to break any other lights, which is why it didn't show more breaking lights event, because it obviously can't break a light twice, right? So that's and it never roamed because mares, I mean, any ghost can just choose not to roam, but mares have like an ability to roam away from lights, but instead of roaming away from the light, it just destroyed it. So yeah, I think that's still really interesting. Even though we got it wrong, we still had like we had a good idea. And I should have checked the stats. I think that was genuinely like 20 ghost events. But yeah, that was the Friendly Ghost Challenge. Very interesting. Let me know if you didn't see more of that. I learned a lot. I hope you did as well. Or I just had fun applying knowledge that you never get to do, such as the Ouija board stuff. And we learned something new about the mare here. That was genuinely useful information because Like, it only did 2 breaking lights events, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a mare. It's just really just like any breaking light is immediately really suspicious. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely game share and chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/nsm or click the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one. Bye bye.